market right now where the market used to be crazy hot and now it's slowing down mainly due to interest rates, but due to some other reasons as well. And so this is just a quick training video for how to deal with stale listings. This applies to anybody at our office. Um, so the number one way to deal with a stale listing is to kind of get in front of it by delivering the listing presentation completely every time you list a house. And the reason is once you deliver that listing presentation and they understand how real estate marketing works now, like there's no magic button that realtors can sit there and push on, and you're just forgetting to push it. Um, Once they understand the realities of where homes sell, how they sell, the amount of people who are shopping online, the how ineffective open houses, broker tours, print media, how all that is, then you're gonna you're gonna run into less instances where they're calling and pointing the finger at you saying you're not doing your job, you're not marketing my house. Okay, so that's the number one way to avoid all this is just deliver the listing presentation. Sometimes that's hard to be disciplined to do because they just want to sign paperwork. They love the idea of what we do. Oh, only 1%, that's awesome. Okay, but always deliver the listing presentation because it makes these conversations easier later. Okay, number two, make sure they list at the right price, and if they are listing at the wrong price, make sure they know. So it's your job to do a CMA before you ever list a house. So that's comparative market analysis. You should be supplying your seller with that before you list the house. If you show up and the market says it's worth 500 and they really want to try 599, sure, take the listing, but you need to make it incredibly clear to them that they are way overpriced and it's going to hurt activity. Okay, and just let them understand that. Make sure they know. Present them with a market analysis. Leave them with a market analysis. So that way, in 2 weeks, when they call you and say we don't have any showings, you can tell them, please go open your folder and look at your market analysis and see that you are priced 20% too high. That is why you're priced $100,000 too high, or whatever you're priced too high. Okay, that is huge. Just communicating that with them. Okay, try to get them priced right, but if you can't get them priced right up front, make sure they at least know. Okay, let them know, hey, we're not going to get an offer. If we do, it's not going to appraise. Okay, and so this is a line that I would use a lot. I need you to tell me all the people that you know with lots of money in cash with no realtor and they don't want market advice when they go to write an offer on a house. If you know any of those people, definitely let me know because I need all those rich, unrepresented people who just really don't pay attention and don't care and don't mind overpaying. And they'll just kind of sit there and look at you and realize what they're telling you to do is kind of stupid. Okay. But you have to be that blunt with them. The final thing, communicate with them, even if you have nothing to communicate with them. Reach out to them once a week, once every 2 weeks, send them a new market analysis and let them know, hey, by the way, you're still priced $100,000 too high and we've had no activity. Oh, and by the way, during this time, I've listed 5 houses and put 3 of them under contract. Okay, so let them know, hey, I'm still selling things. I'm very active. I'm putting things under contract, just not yours. Okay. And what that diffuses is, well, what you're doing doesn't work. No, it works. It works for everybody whose house is priced to sell. If your house is not priced to sell, then it doesn't work. And there's no button that I can press to make it work if it's overpriced. And just ask them, if you're selling trucks, if you're selling anything with a sticker price of $50,000, what do I need to do to sell it for $60,000? Well, the answer is you can't. And they need to understand that. Okay. That's what sets us apart from so many others is we're not going to go in there and mislead them and tell them there's all these magical things we can do to make overpriced houses sell. We don't have to hit them with the old rope-a-dope of, oh yeah, I'm going to have your house under contract in 2 weeks. Now sign up for a 1 year listing agreement. We don't have to do that. We can tell the truth. That's the whole point of what we're doing. Okay. So the easiest way is to get in front of these things. Deliver the listing presentation, price it right. Let them know they're not priced right. Let them know how much success you're having selling other things, and just communicate with them every week or two. Hey, by the way, you're still way overpriced, and I'm putting all these things under contract. Okay. You have to remove and diffuse the ability to point the finger at you and say it's your fault. Okay. As long as they can point the finger at you and say it's your fault, then it's not the house. It's not them. And they're going to go and hire another agent. And even though they're overpriced, which is the reason 99% of the time, that's why houses don't sell. It's price. All right. But they're going to go hire another agent, pay way more money in commission, and make their problem worse. Okay. Do not let them do that. Okay. But you can't fix it when it's at the end. You have to communicate and make sure it doesn't happen and diffuse it all along the road. This is Grant Clayton, CEO 1% List. Thanks for watching.